Hello everyone, this is Amirash and I teach you science on this amazing platform of the AI world. So welcome to your second session of biology chapter, means the second chapter of your biology, that is tissues, class 9th CBSE. And today we will be having the introduction session. I will be introducing you with this chapter, that is tissues. So we've already completed cells. In case you've missed that, the link of the same will be provided to you in the description box. Now, before starting, I would like to tell you some of the very important points over here. So basically, tissues, this chapter is having two parts. One part is related to your plant tissues, and the other part is related to your, just a second, first is related to your plants, and the second one is related to your animal tissues. Okay, so these two topics are there, very important. Plant tissues are also important, and animal tissues have, you can say, a fixed 3 marker question that can be assessed in your class 9 examination. Okay, so this is something, a mind map kind of a thing that I have provided you, right everyone? So now, by the name tissues, they are gonna be connected with the cells that we read in the previous chapter. How? Let's try to understand that, right everyone? Now, what are tissues? Whenever you hear the term tissue, you should be able to relate with what? Tell me in the chat box. Okay, yes. So it will be connected to group of cells. Let's say you and your friends are individual person, but then when you come together, when you collect in a group, then you become a team, right? In a cricket team, individual players. So same over here. Tissue means a group of cells that are similar in structure and work together to perform a particular function in the body. So they are a group of cells, number one. Okay, similar in structure, it means physically they look similar. Let's say if we have A and A, these, I think you are able to see now, A. These are the two alphabets, so they look similar. Okay, but in this is the structure, and work together, they are gonna work together to perform a particular function in our body. Let's say if your nerves are there, okay, nerve cells, or you can use the term neurons. So they all, there are millions of neurons, they work together to transmit the signal, so they are known as nervous tissues. As you're able to see over here, you can easily identify. Now, as I told you, there are two types of tissues, plant tissues and animal tissues. Now let's have the differentiation between these tissues. Now wait a second. Yes. So in animal tissue, what we are able to understand, a group of specialized cells which makes the animal body, right? And a group of specialized plant cells which make the plant body. Simple. This is the first difference. In animal tissue, we will be having the animal cells. In the plant tissue, we will be having plant cells, right? So same, we are composed of animal cells, composed of plant cells, and not photosynthetic. Photosynthetic means they cannot perform photosynthesis, they cannot synthesize their own food, and they are photosynthetic, they can synthesize. And there are four major types of animal tissues: epithelial, connective, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. And in um, these are the four types of animal tissues, and in plant tissue we have two major types, that are meristematic and permanent tissue, right? So what did I say? Wait a second. In plant tissues, we have two parts: meristematic and permanent. Correct? And then, uh, where should I write? Okay, here. In animals, we are having four types of tissues. What are the four types of tissues? Number one, epithelial. I will be teaching each and every tissue in depth, so no need to worry. Second is your connective. Third is your muscular or muscle, whatever you call it. and fourth is going to be your nervous tissue, as I talked about. So that's what was there in today's session. I've introduced you with the chapter and the plant tissue, animal tissue. In the next session we will be doing the plant tissues. All right guys, so bye bye, take care.